Right now, as you know, we're shifting timelines, moving into an ascension, well, we're in an ascension process, so moving into higher levels of awareness of who we are as divine human beings, stepping out of the veil that's been surrounding humanity for decades and decades. And so it's really important to step into our divinity every day because we're still in, in the third dimensional reality, doing and taking action and doing the things that we need to do to move forward and stepping into completion. And right now it's so key to make sure that your vibration, your frequency is really high, and taking time out during the day, even if it's 10 minutes, to do that inner work and step into contemplation to say, okay, where am I vibrating right now? Am I below the line in anxiety or stress? Is someone causing me frustration? Or I'm allowing them to cause me frustration? Because ultimately, we are only the ones in charge of our own emotion, the energy that moves through us. So today I want to take you on a journey. I call it the 7 steps to brilliance. Every time you go there, it is a renewal. It's a renewal so that you get to see where you are and what you're letting go of, because right now it's really all about letting go of the things that we're attached to and negative attachments. And sometimes we don't even know we have a negative attachments because we've been doing something the same way forever. And so we can call these, right, bad habits, but sometimes we're not even aware of our bad habits. So this journey is just you climbing the steps to freedom on a cellular level, so that you can experience more of what you want in your life. I do find though, okay, this is a little disclaimer. When you do this work and you clear yourself from any negative attachments from others, what happens is the next day, I find, is that there'll be someone in your life that might want to cause an argument with you. And it's because their unhealed wounds is connecting to that part of you that you just healed. But because it's no longer there, they're going to attempt to find it. It's like the crab in the bucket. No, I don't want her to evolve. I want to bring her back down. And so it might just be even a phone call with your sister or brother. It might show up with a parent. It might show up with a spouse. And just know that it's just showing up, and you can say, hey, I have evolved to another level. And that is the evidence of you shifting consciousness. And so it's having that attitude of bring it on. And even when I do this work, and I will go in for an hour myself, clear myself in so many levels, and the next morning, even my brother, like, he'll come to me and he'll argue with me about something. So because of my level of awareness, I know it's not Dwayne. It's not Dwayne, the remarkable man, Dwayne. It's just a part of him that's still connected to a lower part of me. And so I just, Dwayne, let's breathe, let's connect. And so because he's so evolved, he can go there in an instant. But I will witness it. And even sometimes my mom will just, she'll be very critical, and I know it has nothing to do with me, but because her inner fallen angels don't want me to evolve, my mom does on a conscious level. She wants me to be the best person I can be and be happy. But there is again a part of her that's still wounded that does not want me to do that. So I'm able to love my mom in that moment. To go, oh, okay, she's just feeling my shift and she's afraid of losing me. And so I go into giving her a hug. So I move into her instead of stepping away. Because most times when someone is pushing against us, we will, right, fight, flight, freeze. And it's having that level of consciousness to know, ooh, yeah, I've shifted my consciousness and they're just trying to trigger me right now. And it won't work because you've shifted. And so it's being able to practice every time that you know that you've gone into meditation and shifted, that someone might trigger you, might try to create anger in you, sadness, frustration, whatever it is. And your biggest challenge now is to move into them with love, to move in, go, hey, just give me a hug right now. Give me a hug. Come on, let's hug it out. Right? And it's like, hey, let's talk about this. Let's have a conversation. So you're tapping into different ways of being in confrontation, in different ways of being with someone's anger and knowing it's not yours. It has nothing usually to do with you unless you've done something, right? That, is not honoring or respectful, of course, and we apologize for that. This work, though, when you do this inner work, you will find the outer world sometimes does not support you because you are shifting to another realm. You know what I'm talking about, Ariana, right?
Oh, it happened on Sunday, so I'm ahead of you.
Excellent. Do you want to just share a piece?
Well, we were at the Unity Church, and the president made his mind up that we should shift something in the service. After the service, we're chatting, and he said, well, I think we should raise the stage, and he doesn't go into any of the interesting stuff about what that means. He just gets this idea, I have to raise the stage because I can't see the speaker's face. So, and it's my department. So it's kind of like that trigger of not being respected, all that, blah, blah, blah. So I had the opportunity to share and how my side of it, but it was really not just me he was triggering all the rest of the teams. So at the end we just said, yeah, you're hitting a big trigger for me, and let's talk about it when I'm a little more relaxed and not triggered, and here's a hug. So it's just like you're saying, like, let's just diffuse the situation. And I'm grateful to him because he's actually allowing me. What's really cool is I've spent my life kind of tiptoeing around, and I have permission, even though he drives the beans out of me, I'm safe to share and express there. So it's like I'm learning and diving into that place where it's okay for me to rage a little bit or rant or be Pele energy. And it's you can hold the space, even though he goes on these things where he tries to do everything and make other people's decisions. He holds the space. So it's really cool to be able to be in the really trigger and then be able to breathe through it, have people around that were holding the space for that. So yeah, it does. It comes in just every time I think I've gone through that. Right. It's like it shows up again. It shows up again just to check. They're just checking, right? Yeah. I think they're just checking. Has she really got it or not? Is it done? I don't know that we have continual opportunities to say, you're not going to get me with that this time. Yes. That's it, right? And so it's, yeah, I'm looking forward to the meditation.
Excellent. People who trigger us, they are a blessing in our life because it's reminding us of our own unhealed wounds that we need to look at and pop, right? So that we can shift into the surrender of what truly is. It's, for example, in those moments where we're triggered, we can say, okay, what is the root feeling, the root fear? And it can be powerlessness or hopelessness. Unworthiness is huge. It's our own stuff, right? That we are being called to heal. So it's like they are a divine messenger.
Are you? I said it has to be his stuff. It can't be mine. I'm too evolved.
Yeah. Right. And that's the system that has been created here. The brain has been designed to project our pain onto others instead of looking within and going, oh, this is something I need to look at. Okay. Yeah. So that's great. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so masks on. I'm going to start with some deep belly breathing. Allow yourself to relax. Letting go. remembering that the true identity of you is peace, is love, is kindness, compassion. All those beautiful, yummy, delicious words. That is your true nature. That is your true self. And anything other than that is the programming of this third dimensional reality that is not you. And that's what we're being called to heal now. To heal the conflict within ourselves, to heal the conflict between the ego and the soul, to know that we not only deserve happiness, we are the happiness. And not just that we deserve love, that we are the love. We are the love made manifested. And so just allow your mind to go where you go. Your mind will show you what you're ready to heal, what you're ready to see. And this journey you're about to embark on involves visualization techniques. And again, if you're not able to visualize, that's okay. Just place your intention on what you want to experience. The more you practice using your imagination, the more clear the images become. And the more you practice wearing the blindfold, you begin to allow your pineal gland to activate, and you're able to see more beyond the light spectrum of the third dimensional reality. Your imagination is the gateway to your spirituality and creating that beautiful life that you desire from within. So again, allow whatever shows up in your mind to be divinely perfect. And as you take this inner journey, trust that you are safe and supported, and the answers you receive are for your highest good. Just focusing on your breath. Just feel your body in your chair, and feel each deep breath bringing you more fully into the present moment. So now I want you to visualize yourself standing in a beautiful meadow full of wildflowers and tall grass. The sun shining, the sky is blue. There's a gentle, warm breeze. And see if you can feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. Notice how you feel in this beautiful space and place. Notice the energy that's moving through your body, the energy that's alive inside of you. And however you feel right now, just become aware of the last time you felt this way. And as your awareness expands, you see a set of golden stairs before you. You're curious and you walk over to the set of stairs that seem to ascend right to heaven. Your curious mind draws you forward, encouraging you to find out what's at the top of these stairs. And notice how you feel as you gaze at this beautiful staircase. And as you are about to take that first step, the step of letting go, connect with the energy of boldness. That part of you that feels the fear of the unknown, yet you're not allowing your fear to hold you back. So you're becoming aware that you've been carrying some very heavy burdens. And these burdens appear to be heavy suitcases you've been carrying around your whole life. Carrying these heavy suitcases filled with heavy emotions of guilt, shame, anger, blame, and resentment. You realize that these bags are big and heavy and are really causing you to feel weighed down in life. No wonder your body is aching, where your back and shoulders have so much tension. So you make a bold choice to let go of these heavy burdens, and you're ready to put down these heavy suitcases once and for all. You take a deep breath and you feel into how much lighter you are in your body. You feel yourself standing taller, and you're ready to take that first step onto that golden staircase. Become aware of how you feel on that first step of letting go. So now you're ready to take that second step. The second step is vulnerability. So this time you become aware that you've been wearing a very heavy cloak. You've been hiding your light for fear of being seen for who you truly are, for fear of being judged, maybe criticized, condemned. And you're now ready to release these fears, as they are not who you are. You now unbutton or unzip this heavy cloak from your physical body, and you see it fall behind you, and you bravely take that second step up the golden staircase to brilliance. Take a deep breath in. Feel how much lighter you are here. And now the third step is before you. And this is the step of divine will. As you lift your foot to climb up, you realize something is holding you back from taking this step. You look down and you see chains around your feet. These chains have been with you a very long time. It is here that you make the choice to cut yourself free from the ego, from the inner critic that has kept you in fear of shining your light. Your ego told you you weren't good enough, smart enough, that you didn't deserve love. As you make this choice, let go of this inner critic and say yes to believing in yourself. It's like a pair of metal cutters appear, and you take this tool and begin cutting these chains from your feet. As the last cut is made, you courageously take that third step. Take a deep breath in and letting go. Acknowledging your courage. Acknowledging that you are a bold and brilliant woman. Become aware of the energy that moves through you right now. And become aware of how you feel as you stand tall on this third step. And breathe into every cell of your body as you begin to feel renewed. And just breathe this renewal, this energy of renewal. Breathe it into your relationship, or breathe it into your business. And can you imagine doing business from this state of being? Can you imagine how different your relationships would be if you felt this way all the time? So now you see the fourth step before you, and the fourth step is a step of surrender. Surrendering to your heart's desire. So here you become aware of that beautiful golden ball of light that lives in your heart. And here I want you to place your hand on your heart. Place your awareness on your heart and breathe life force energy into this area, filling your chest with this beautiful green chakra energy, allowing it to mix in with that golden ball of light. You may even see a pink energy within the heart. And as you visualize this beautiful energy You move into that heart space and you become aware that there's some chains around your heart. You've kept these chains there to protect you from being hurt. So you now make a wise choice and you begin to cut those chains around your heart, and you surrender to feeling everything that is alive inside of you. You're saying to yourself, wow, these cutters are really coming in handy. And as you're cutting those chains, feel your chest opening. Feel the expansion occurring. And from this place of surrender, you can look back on your life and acknowledge how far you've come. You can acknowledge all the ups and downs, the setbacks, and here you are. You survived all of that. And in many ways, you thrived through all of that. You have been through a lot in your life just to get here. You're on a journey and your heart now reminds you to forgive yourself and see that every experience you've had has made you into this beautiful woman you are today. And so just breathe here and say to yourself, I forgive you and your name. I love you and your name. Allow yourself to feel that love growing in your heart, that light that is you. And you're taking that fourth step now. And on that fourth step, I want you to see yourself dancing as you celebrate the power of love that lives inside of you. Feel how light you truly are. And so now your awareness expands and you now look at the fifth step. And that fifth step is 20 feet high. And you will have to climb a golden rope to get to this step. So I want you to see yourself climbing this rope. Notice how you feel as you climb. Are you finding it easy or difficult? Do you feel light or heavy? And are you using your magic to climb to the next step? So now you've reached the fifth step, the step of self-expression. You're now becoming more aware of the energy that's been holding you back in life, and you are ready to let go of everything that does not serve you. As you look around, you now see dark cords that have wrapped themselves around your wrists, around your neck, waist, and ankles. And these dark cords belong to other people who've tried to hold you back. Again, like crabs in a bucket, attempting to stop you from expressing your truth. They have not believed in you, may have criticized you, and you are now ready to set them free. Again, a large pair of cutters or scissors magically appears, and you begin cutting those cords. And as you do, these cords unravel and slither down the steps, releasing their grasp on you. And as you cut each cord, you say silently, I set you free with light and love. 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 And now take a deep breath and feel what it feels like to be free of everything you've released so far. Feel your inner power as a woman growing stronger. Feel yourself reclaiming your feminine power. Feel your self-respect growing. Feel your self-confidence expanding. And now you take that next step. You take the sixth step, the step of vision. And on this step, you see a television screen of your future. Your beautiful life is being projected onto the big screen, just like in the movies. What does your beautiful life look like? I want you to see all your problems disappearing. Because in this vision, I want you to see yourself laughing. You see how you are emotionally supported. You are supported spiritually, and you see how the universe always brings the resources, the opportunities, and the energy you need to fulfill your soul purpose, the reason why you were brought to this planet. It is here you remember your forgotten dreams, or the reason why you do what you do, your true purpose. You see yourself making a difference. You see yourself prosperous, healthy, and in love with life. And now I want you to see that vision of your life on that big screen. And as you see that vision on the big screen, I want you to see it being projected now. You're bringing it into your heart. Bringing the images into the heart. The images of your beautiful life into the center of your heart. Breathing and embracing this vision. You're integrating the vision. And as you do, you realize that you're on the sixth step on the golden stairway to brilliance, and you're ready for the seventh step. Taking a nice big deep breath in. You now take the seventh step, the step to embracing your brilliance. You've reached the top. And as your vision becomes clear, you see before you the temple of divine wisdom. As you walk towards the temple, you see someone approaching you. Your heart expands as you once again recognize the beautiful being before you. It is you. It is your higher self, your brilliant self. The highest expression of you. She is so happy to see you. This is your wise self. She knows all the answers to all your questions. You are so happy to see each other. You embrace like old friends. She's been waiting patiently to connect with you here. She loves you unconditionally. And it's here that you ask your brilliant self a question. on how to help you gain more clarity and direction with a problem or issue or challenge you're having. So in your mind, you ask your higher self this question, and just remember the answer you receive will be the first thought you have after you've asked the question. So ask it now and be open to receiving the answer. Breathe the answer that you received into your body. Breathing in truth, as you know truth will always set us free. And I want you to see your brilliant self becoming this beautiful violet light, just beautiful energy. And I want you to see this beautiful violet light entering into your heart. You're integrating with your higher self. And just feel her integrating into every cell of your body. Awakening your cells, your DNA activating. And now you stand looking around in this beautiful temple, this temple of wisdom. And you now see what appear to be angels praising you. Legions of angels praising you. Receive the praise. Receive the love they have for you. Here you fully deepen into the knowingness that you are not alone, that you've never been alone. These angels of love and light are always here for you. And just notice how you feel right now and what emotions are arising in you. Breathe this feeling into every cell of your body. Breathe this feeling into your business, into your relationships. Into your everyday life. And I want you now to turn around and just become aware that the stairs have now disappeared and all you see is a universe. Congratulations. You've lifted yourself up to a new level of consciousness. You're now vibrating at a higher frequency. You did it. Breathe in your joy. Breathe in your freedom. From this place of ease and grace, you make your decisions in your life. And from this place, you take whatever inspired action you feel called to take. This is you utilizing your inner power, your feminine power. Now you are making choices, decisions from a place of inner knowing and right action. Just take a deep breath in. On the count of 3, you can open your eyes. So 1, bring yourself back into the room. 2, bring yourself back into your body. And 3, you can open your eyes. So I'm going to ask you just to sit here for 1 minute in silence. As you bring yourself back into the room, you can take a drink of water. We're just going to be in silence. So who would like to share their experience?
It's always so nice to see my brilliant self, and I don't think to do it on my own. I really like that meditation, Karen, and that the part where we talked about, or where you talked about, it's not that you deserve love or you deserve respect or you deserve, it's that you are those things. I don't know why, I just like started crying.
Oh,
I could do it again. I could cry right now. It's like, yeah.
yeah. Beautiful, Norma. And you can
Mm.
cry right now. We will hold space for you, 100%.
Yeah.
Thank you, Norma.
Yeah. Wow.
I love you, Laurie. Mm.
Yeah, it was really powerful. Sorry, it was really emotional.
I'll let you sit with it for a bit and I'll get back to you, okay?
Yeah.
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 I felt very light. I felt the physical sensations of going up the staircase and the release. That was powerful for me. One of the things I did kind of tune into was sort of my lack of emotion. And then when we came out and I saw everybody else had had a really emotional moment, and I thought, I'm a little cold-hearted here towards myself or something. I don't know, but so I didn't quite get to that emotional point of feeling the joy or the sorrow or anything. So, but I definitely felt an opening, like
Yay.
at that point, like there was definitely there were physical sensations, but I didn't get to an emotional state. So,
And that's all you needed for now. It was divinely perfect for you, Sandra. And
right.
that's huge when you feel a physical shift. That's incredible. I do believe you're getting ready for that emotional release.
I think I've had myself on lockdown emotionally for a
Yeah.
long time. So releasing that or going to that place is maybe there's a wall there or a resistance to going there,
Yeah.
because otherwise I might like never stop.
Yes.
I've been in moments like that in the last couple of years where I cried for 16 hours straight, just pouring it out. So
Yeah, I get it. No matter what happens, it's making sure that we're not comparing ourselves to others and having compassion for yourself, because whatever your higher self, whatever you're ready to heal is what is being activated right now. And yeah, it's just you showing up, Sandra. You showing up and doing this, you are by far 99% ahead of humanity in many ways. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
thanks, Karen.
Thank you, Sandra. Mariana?
Well, yeah, I seem to be in the Sandra mode, and it's just like as soon as I put that mask on, I like go somewhere else. I kind of hear you calling me back, but it's like I don't know where I go. But I'm assuming that inside all of it's processing.
Yes.
But yeah, but I don't have conscious recall when I come out. I don't have any conscious recall.
Yeah, it's you're going there, absolutely. The subconscious mind is guiding you there, and sometimes the conscious mind is not ready to see it or feel it, and that is okay. It's divinely perfect.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And Laurie.
Yeah. Thank you. That was beautiful. I think it was perfect timing for me because yeah, just on these drives in the morning, like I just feel the gratitude for everything and the scenery and the sunrise, right? And so and feeling the emotion every day too, like I'm crying all the time. So yeah, I felt lighter and lighter as I went up the stairs, and just the just like release, constant releasing so much, and feeling my whole body is still tingling, and it was really beautiful just to meet myself, and feel the embrace and the support. Yeah, it was really good for me.
Awesome. Thank you, Lori. Norma. Lori.
Something that strikes me too is that we get in our own way more than anybody else gets in our way.
100%.
That was that particular meditation really brings that to the forefront, right? It's like, who's in my way? Just me.
Yes.
I'm the only thing in my way.
Yes.
So thank you for that.
You're so welcome, Norma.
Yeah, that's a good point too. I think that's was part of my emotion too, is that I really actually, I don't know if I've ever felt it like that before. Like when when we were visualizing and you said, bring it into your heart, right? I'm like, wow, I think that was a lot of my emotion too, right? It's like, well, I can really, like, it came right in, right? And so did my question, my answer. Like, it was so cool. Yeah.
That is amazing. I love that. Thank you for sharing that, Lori. It's this living above the line, because all this here, we've been led to believe that if we have anger or resentment, shame, guilt, and all that, we're meant to live with it forever. And it's so not true. It's not a part of our true makeup. This is who we are, but we haven't been taught this. So most of humanity, we carry it because we haven't been taught how to fully release our perceived negative emotions, and we truly can. We don't have to live there anymore, and because it does cause a lot of suffering. It causes suffering in the body, in our relationships too. So yeah, you're doing awesome, all of you. I'm just so grateful to be on this journey with you. Thank you, everyone. Lots of love, and have a great rest of your week. And thank you for sharing your truth, because when you share, it just allows for everyone here to shift too. So thank you.
Good night.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks, Karen.
Bye, Karen.
Love.